You know the chicken that's always trying to feature on my episodes, right? I know you won't hear him today because he's probably asleep. Lately, I've been curious about how long a chicken lives. I know this is crazy, this is ridiculous, like who even thinks like this. But I was wondering, given an opportunity to live a full life, how long would a chicken live? Guess what? After some research, I found out that a chicken lives for 3 to 5 years. And over that time, it will have about over 500 chicks. Isn't that interesting? We're always learning. Hi, welcome to Growth Radio, and today we're discussing how I finally overcame my fear of posting online. Yes, I cracked the code. So for many, myself included, it's quite difficult to post stuff online, right? I know it's quite difficult for people to believe that I have struggled with the fear of posting content online. Well, I have. Reasons vary from person to person as to why we can't post stuff online. But what's clear is that underneath that fear is a wide spectrum of underlying insecurities, thoughts, and past experiences really that are just overwhelming and we feel like we cannot overcome. For example, what held me back the most were insecurities about the quality of my writing, the sound of my voice, and the overall quality of my content. These things might seem trivial, but they held me from sharing my work online. But guess what? I think that you could overcome these hurdles and find your voice online with whatever content you want to put out there. Even though these insecurities may come every now and then, I hope my process for gaining the confidence to post online will help you to get out of your own shell. So here are 2 tips, not 5 or 10, just 2 tips to help you overcome the fear of posting online. Number 1, changing my perspective. I knew I needed to post my work online, like sharing useful tips for those coming behind me or anyone that wanted to learn about my journey, my business and career path. Because I've learned so much from many other people, so why not do the same? This is what inspired me to begin the channel. I just didn't know how to position my content so that it can be relatable and relevant for my audience. But all my fears disappeared when I came across life-changing advice from Gary Vee. His advice obliterated my previous fears and completely shifted my perspective on how I approach creating content online. In his words, as a young person, it's difficult to make it if what you're telling people is you ought to do this or that. People are always skeptical. Like, who are you to tell us this? Sit down. You are still young, right? But, you could share with everyone your journey. Instead of telling people you have to do this or that, rather say this is what I am learning and I hope you find it useful. This way, you will be becoming more relatable and making it easier to share value with your audience. So, all I'm saying is to think of your content as documenting your journey online. Number 2, list effort tasks. About 3 years ago, I was posting one inspiring quote each day on my timeline for 365 days, guys. This was a bunch of random thoughts and feelings I felt over that year. But more importantly, it was my least level of effort activity that helped me build my confidence to post online. Hear me out here. I'm not suggesting that you post a quote each day on your timeline. You have to find what your own least level of effort is. But if you feel like posting a quote each day, go for it. Why not? I definitely believe that this activity will enable you to break the very first hurdle that's keeping everybody from posting their work online, whatever it may be. As the Chinese proverb goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Thanks for listening. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I am your host, Kabwela.